Clausura 2022. Ya, jugaban. Sí, sí, ya. Ya la equipo católico. Ahora itu juga kemudian ya lu apa tuh pandan itu pandan kayu kalau bisa oh terus naik oh ketika ya
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary and we should be in for something very special. It is a true heavyweight clash.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Yeah, maybe there is some scope for experimentation.
Yeah, I suppose something different to the norm. That would be an interesting prospect.
It tries one from range! And over, just.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that and it wasn't far away at all.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Mbappe. Valverde. Valverde! Bellingham, looking for a runner. That pass isn't the best. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, when it comes to being very watchable, Peter...
And the shots! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Valverde. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's in a great position. It hits a shot! Bellingham! That is brilliant! A finish right from the top drawer!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Threads one in.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Rudiger. Chouameni. That's really well manoeuvred. Rodrigo. And he's managed to get free. Tries to get it clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. Mastantuono. Chouameni. And he's quick to get rid. Stood up well to him there. Carreras. There will be a throw-in. Pinches it off him. Vinicius Junior. And they're back on the ball again. Courtois gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a
Decent chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, good finish! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Now it's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. He's big chance! And that's a sharp finish. Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion.
Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job done.
Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Well, didn't quite have the weight on it. Well, that's been cut out, well played. It's a pretty loose pass. It's a good ball out wide. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Can he get it through? Shoots! It's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Madrid are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Madrid go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
And a chance! And the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Madrid certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Bellingham. Mastantuono. Eder Militao calmly anticipates. Carvajal. Eder Militao kept it. That's the end of the first 45. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
En el marcador se puede ver un plano de las diferentes zonas del estadio.
The second period is on the way.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Tchouaméni. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with... Oh, given away! Vinicius Junior. Tchouaméni. Vinicius Junior. He's through here. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Oh, no messing about, it is red. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
Valverde taking charge of the dead ball. Now there's a... Mastantuono! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Bellingham. Spread it left. Vinicius Junior. Mastantuono, the most accurate pass. Tchouaméni aims beyond the defence. And he shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! It's all becoming so easy. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So now the difference is 3.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Great ball, and he's in here. He's had a shot! Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Mastantuono with the short one. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Oh, easy pickings there. Looking to play him in. That has ended up in no man's land. Rudiger. That's the throw. And it's Bellingham. Rodrigo. Chance, surely! Just wouldn't stay down for him.
Vinicius Junior clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
Space for him to turn and look. Carreras. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. Valverde. Bellingham.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Alexander-Arnold. And that is a little undercooked. Now that looks a decent ball. Mbappe! It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Tchouaméni. And he's managed to gift it back. Tchouaméni. Pass somewhat off target. So what can they make of this? He shifted it to the flank. Chance! It's a goal! His utter joy! He engages with absolute happiness! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. He's being urged to shoot. They're urging him to shoot. Good decision by the keeper, got that exactly right. Carvajal. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Mbappe. Courtois claims comfortable. Valverde. The final 5 minutes. And he's only too happy to take that back. Now it's Rodrigo. Rodrigo. They want to be quick to recover this. Rodrigo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Foot in.
2 minutos de descuento.
Oh, this looks sharp. And he was quick to react. 2 minutes to be added on. Vinicius Junior. Real chance! And he seemed certain to get the sixth. And that's it. Madrid have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin, that's all. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, and this crowd are demanding the most from their players, and it looks like they might get one.
He's in! Must be! Mbappe! It's loose now, and they want to... And another try! Now, who's going to be first to this? And we have our very first corner. Mastantuono, who's short. And now they can spring out of defence. Knocks it out wide. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Alexander-Arnold. So what can they make of this? He's got away.
Oh, great feat, that. And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Mbappe! There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He plays one through. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. So we're still where we started right now. Well, that has not gone well. Alaba. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from this guy, Jude Bellingham. You don't become a regular at one of Europe's leading teams at 17 unless you're very, very special. And he's the epitome of, if you're good enough, you're old enough.
He's having a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And it's been played through. Picked out, and he shoots! Superb from Vinicius Junior. He's got himself an absolute peach. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Madrid are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And it's a great chance! And it's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Madrid restore parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after...
He's had a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Tchouaméni. Alaba cuts it out. That's a sharp pass. Mbappe gets flagged offside. Madrid have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Goes for a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Madrid certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Valverde. Mbappe! And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there. And the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Looking to play him in. Tchouaméni providing an outlet on that flank. Takes a shot! Alaba tries to clear. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Shapes to shoot! But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Great defending, strong and determined. Bellingham. Tchouaméni. And he's quick to get rid.
2 minutos de descuento.
That'll be a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. Bellingham. And he cuts out the supply. Knocks it into space. That has been cut short. And that brings the first half to a close. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
Well, you have to ask questions how this has stayed 1-1, Peter. I do think, though, that the way spaces have been found in key areas with relative ease will be a real concern, something that needs addressing, and fast.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. And we are back underway. Carreras. There's the header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's Tchouaméni. Alaba attempts a clearance. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Oh, and a chance! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Bellingham. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, Red, nice interception. Rudiger calmly anticipates. It's a pretty loose pass. This looks promising. That looks a good ball through. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And the shot! Marvellous goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
And he draws the sweetest of pictures.
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
And yes, it's him again. Madrid have their lead. That's been cut out, well played. Not the most accurate pass. Nicely worked. That's a shade optimistic. And he's intervened well there. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Now it's Mbappe. And that could set him on his way. Rodrigo. Oh, a header! And needless to say, that deserved better.
What a pass. One that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
Goes down, but nothing given. Nicely shaped ball. Always onto this. And no, that was never going to make it.
Madrid really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Thinks about the shot. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that. Now it's Tchouaméni. Can he latch on to this? Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Rudiger. Now it's Mbappe. Vinicius and the shot! Oh, good finish! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So again, we have parity.
Well, now they've saved themselves. You can really sense a change in the whole atmosphere here. It's going to be pretty manic from now to the final whistle.
Shot a goal! Oh, crossbar! And that's a real chance missed.
Rodrigo has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Madrid clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Now he's got space here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Shoots! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And it's Tchouaméni. Mbappe! Oh, what a mistake! Real chance! Oh, it rattles the bar! There's the shot! And it's bounced out off the woodwork! And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham, who does have an assist to his name. Time added on will be 2 minutes. No, not quite on the same wavelength. He's found a chance! Oh, it's close, but there is time for no more. So still inseparable. What are you thinking, Jim?
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So a brief break, and then we will be back for more. "90 minutes gone and nothing between them still." Madrid conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? Takes a shot!
Alexander-Arnold really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Stantuono can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Mbappe has been caught there, it's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Rudiger cuts out the pass. Bellingham over to the right flank. And here's Rodrigo. Oh, that's fabulous. Look at the space. Decent chance! Incredible! Just incredible! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Madrid leading now. Looking for options for movement.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mbappe, Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide. Tries one from range. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Rudiger gets a foot in here, looking for the run. Eden. And it is half-time in extra time. So this is it, 1 goal in it, and we're down to the last 15 minutes. Everyone on their last legs. Can there be one final twist? And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. It has been a slugfest. Big chance! It's their second corner of the game. Rodrigo! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's a sharp little ball here. Can he finish? And the difference is still one, but only just.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
Madrid now in a position of desperate urgency.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
Now that looks a decent ball. Good read, needed to be. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass.
Mbappe. Shot, surely! Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
Mbappe clearly knows that he let himself down there. He'd like another pop at that one, but that's not how it works.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Valverde does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Now it's Rodrigo. Valverde. Rodrigo!
Madrid nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
He's in plenty of space here. Rudiger with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. The referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. Some of them aren't happy with that challenge, and they're getting involved. Steady. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. Your reflections then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an... He's having a shot! Goal!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And a chance! And no mistake! That is remarkable! All square in in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Borussia Dortmund are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Borussia Dortmund restore parity.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bellingham. Guirassy.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Svensson. And the pass is intercepted. Chan spots it and intercepts. Can he get on the end of this? Adeyemi picks it up out wide. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. No, that was never going to make it. Bellingham. Can he latch on to this? That'll be a throw-in. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, that's ambitious. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Borussia Dortmund really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Not the most accurate pass. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Mkhitaryan. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough.
He's had a shot! He's got away with one there.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
That's a cute ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. It's a searching pass, and he was quick to react. Well, that pass isn't the best. And he's intervened well there. Barella played through into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he plays one through. Adeyemi, he's in, must be! Oh, and the shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Mkhitaryan. That's an imaginative pass. No luck with that dink over the top. It's a goal kick. Oh, that's well spotted. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Pass somewhat off target. He's shifting through the gears here. Brandt. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now, this could be a chance. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Pass just lacking in accuracy. That pass has been well intercepted. And he's picked... Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Adeyemi proves just a little bit too strong. Not the most convincing of passes. Barella. Oh, he's onto this. And he's had it nipped away. Thuram was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's And Martinez! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Martinez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Fratesi.
Un minuto di recupero.
Nicely intercepted. Now that's well seen too. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's got away, and he's gone backward here. And the referee has blown for half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
Well, you have to ask questions how this has stayed 1-1, Peter. I do think, though, that the way spaces have been found in key areas with relative ease will be a real concern, something that needs addressing, and fast.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. So straight into the second half. Thuram is onto this. Now Thuram! And he should have made them pay.
He looked so composed until the moment he pulled the trigger. I still think he can't believe he didn't put it away.
Threads one in. Anton. Sabitzer. Aims beyond the defence. Zielinski. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Ball's played through. He's found space here. That is good alertness. Chance for a shot! And it's a goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Borussia Dortmund leading now.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Martinez. He's a sharp little ball here. He's had a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
He's on it, can he get away? And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need...
Can he finish? Off the post! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
I think his reaction says everything there, Peter. Just a fraction inside. That's all he needed to be.
Shot a goal! And that's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Borussia Dortmund go up by 2 and are... Shot, surely! And that's a sharp finish. Back within 1. They have them in their sights again.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Nicely aimed pass. Nemecha. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Well, that has not gone well. Played back to the goalkeeper. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
That's a shade optimistic. And he's forced to go back. The less said about that pass, the better. Girassi. He's cut it out.
Borussia Dortmund surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
No way through. Nicely shaped ball. Anton. Decent chance! Brilliant from Adeyemi! About as smooth as it gets.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Deftly away. He's going for goal! That is decidedly lacking. Chan is there, and he can pick it up. Zielinski, that's going wide left. That's the keeper's ball. That's been cut out, well played. Nemecha.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Ci saranno
Pretty
3
loose
minuti
pass.
di recupero.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Now it's Barella. Svensson. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Inter desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
Le frequenze della radio ufficiale del club.